Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today is round 2 of our Blacklock Skillet challenge. This one over here, we sanded it out. This one here, bone stock. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you didn't see round 1 or the original sanding video where we took these 2 skillets and used them on round 1, I'll leave you the card right up here. Click on there, it'll take you to round 1 of the challenge. See our channel page, we got a whole playlist coming up there on how we sanded it out. We got a couple of them up there using different pans. And check out the merch shelf down below. We got our new cast iron crew long sleeve, darker shirts there, and we got the black one, short sleeve with just crew on it. But we had several different designs there. Everybody gets a kick out of the one Smell My Dutch Oven one. But hey, the reason I'm telling you about that is if you go to our channel page, link below, click on the community tab, what you can find there is a promo code to get free shipping, I think, till Christmas. So today's dish is Hamburger Steak. This is an old-timey dish, okay? It's been around for years and years. Today we're going to do it in a cast iron skillet, just like the old-timers did. But the first thing we're going to need is some hamburger. But here at Backwoods Gourmet, we just couldn't go buy hamburger. We had to do this. We'll turn that off, and then we're going to go ahead and change out the plate now. Put that right there. It's beautiful, guys. Chili, making chili, whoa, anything ground meat you want to have some texture, that's going to be awesome. But today we're making burgers. We're going to need a little bit finer so that it will stay together for our hamburger steak dish. So let's change it out. So with the limb, really all you got to do is unscrew that front nut. Take the tip of your knife, ease that puppy forward, take it off. Here we have the fine one. Doesn't really matter which side you use. And I'll screw the nut back on. That easy. Now we're going to go ahead, we'll put this right back in the top. So here's what else you're going to need. You're going to need your cast iron. We already pre-made these burgers, and we're going to do 2 in each pan. But you could definitely, with this 12-inch pan, if you're going to do this size dish, you can do all of them in that one. Okay. Cup of onions. I have them separated. That's 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Got a little bit of veggie oil, some of our favorite seasoning. We have already seasoned these. We put a little steak sauce in the mix, mixed it up. And we put Montreal steak seasoning on them, hence hamburger steak. So let's get these pans over on the fire and start this up. Now we got both our pans over here on medium-high heat, okay? It's as even as I can put them, medium-high. We want to sear these burgers. Just want to get them pretty warm. Just going to start out both pans with about 2 tablespoons or so of vegetable oil. And somebody mentioned I got downhill on my burner here, so let's try to fix that a little bit and get right back. Alright, we got the oil in there. I got the burner as level as I can get it for right now. And I'm going to let it preheat just a little bit. Let's Go ahead and drop first one, see how we sound. Getting there. These burgers are cold. Just took them out of the refrigerator. Here's kind of fall apart on me, so stand by. Pinch him a little bit. Alright. The trick here, don't touch them for a little while. They're going to initially stick to those pans, but then they will release once the sear has formed. So we also want it, our burners are not completely 100% even, so I'm going to move them around every once in a while. You're right this minute, stuck. Leave them alone. Oh, by the way, this is the stock pan, this is the slick pan, just like last time. Okay, this is our stock pan. Right in there. Now it could have been seared a little bit more, it wouldn't have tried to fall apart as much, so I'm not going to flip the other one yet. We'll give it another minute. Alright, this is our smoothed out version. A lot less noise. You might hear that. Again, my steak burgers are a little bit lean, so not holding them together as much as I would have liked. No sticking at all there. Alright, so once they're seared good on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and take them out. And a little clingy on this pan, so go with the stock one, definitely less sticky. I mean the smooth one. This one over here, the smooth one. In this particular application, definitely less. I'm going to pull all of the burger out. Alright, cut the fire down just a little bit on that one now. I'll go ahead and get this burger out. Right into both pans. Half cup onions. Now we turn the fire down to kind of a medium now. And we're going to toss some onions around in there and let them pick up some of that goodies from the burger and the oil. Brown them a little bit. You don't want to burn them, so watch your heat. Okay, so once the onions look about like that, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle in some regular all-purpose flour, and we're looking for just enough to soak up all the oil. And we'll run that around in there with my wooden spoon that I've got now. If it looks a little too dry, add a little more back. We'll do the same thing as we're browning the roux. You know, browning the flour in the oil and the onions. Again, we got this turned down on low. Okay. Two pans are doing very, very similar. I noticed this one over here, that fond is coming up really a lot easier. This is the sanded version. Hear that one? It still sounds like I'm rubbing that tool on sandpaper. But that's all right. We're going to get ready here in a minute to release this, or to form our gravy. And get to the color that we want. We want this to be pretty dark brown. Just trying to show you the two skillets here. Right, you know, this is by no means showing you the perfect way to make hamburger steak, but this is a simple dish for making gravy right here. You can make this with anything, just about anything. Just want to keep it moving so it don't burn on you. Alright, so we're bringing up that fire a little bit and going in for a little bit of cold water just to bring up this fun and start making this gravy. Alright, I find that water works best for doing this initially. And if you want to put cream or anything like that in, you can. But for me, for the first bringing it up off the bottom, I feel room temperature water, or even cold water, works the best. Alright, gravy form. Let's do the same thing over here. Now all the bits have released off of this pan just immediately. Still some stuck on that pan. Alright, let them come back up to heat. Alright, starting to get a little thick. A little more water. This is kind of a feel it out deal here, so just don't add it too much at one time. It'll cool it off so much it'll actually stop that thickening process and make it clumpy. And you don't want lumpy gravy. Alright, this one's looking awesome. Some more water over here too. Of course, when you do yours, it's all going to be in one skillet, I hope. Now you want to thin it down a little thinner than what you think might be perfect. Just going to add the hamburger back in. And one of my special little twists. So I've been doing this for a long time. You don't have to put this in there. But I like to give me about a good dollop of sour cream. One of them in both. You can also use heavy cream here. I think the sour cream brings another dimension to it. And as soon as that warms up, that'll melt in there. Now I'm going back in with our pretty pathetic burger. It's all broken up on us. Guess next time we use chuck eye steak, we're going to have to put a little binder in it. But that's alright. We got some mashed potatoes for that. So it's going to be awesome either way. Here I don't really want to stir it in. I just want to kind of get it wet. As you can see, it's already crumbled up enough. So if you guys were wondering, is a 12-inch standard glass lid from your pots inside fit the Blacklock? No. It does go down in there, but it doesn't really fit very well. Lodge lid fits pretty good. So we just went in, tasted the gravy. It needs some seasoning. We did have some of that Montreal on that burger, but yeah, gravy takes a bit of seasoning from that flour, you know, put in there. So we're going to give it a good shaking Seminole swamp, and we'll test it again in a little while. let's go ahead and give this a try. I did make some red skin mashed potatoes. Oh. That is a really good, that's quick, very few ingredients, and the sear on the burger really comes out in a cast iron. So feel free to expand on this recipe here. This is kind of cooking at its basics. So if you like what we're doing, smash that like button right down there. You can subscribe to our channel. You can do it right over there. For another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's going to be right over here. For a whole playlist on the Blacklock Duel, it's going to be right up there. We'll see you next time. Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today is round 2 of our Blacklock Skillet Challenge. This one over here on this side, that's the one we smoothed out. This one right here, bone stock. So y'all stay around. Ugh.